Welcome to our channel. We have a lot of new subscribers. My name is Jennifer. This is my husband Chad, and we put videos up about once a week, and they range anywhere from family to cooking to cleaning, and now that Chad is retired,
a little bit of traveling.
Hopefully some traveling. We want to thank Emmy for sponsoring today's video. You are going to be so excited when I tell you about this. Chad and I have always loved traditional ramen, especially when we first got married. And I used to keep some around for the kids. But I always felt a little bit guilty about eating it and feeding it to my kids because I knew there was absolutely zero nutrition in it. And it was just chuck full of sodium. Emmy uses high quality ingredients for the noodle and soup base with no unnatural preservatives and way less sodium. It is 100% plant-based and dairy-free, plus it has 21 grams of protein. Okay, tell us what we've got, Chad.
Well, this is the black garlic chicken. That is really, really good. Now, this is the shrimp flavored one, and I thought I'd like the other ones better, but no, the shrimp is really, I think of the three is my favorite. Yep.
If you're looking for healthier alternatives to traditional ramen, click my link below and use my code grandparents to get $5 off on their best-selling variety pack. Well, Chad, you have been retired for a week now. How does it feel?
Well, you always hear that from people who've been retired that every day's a Friday and every night's a Saturday night, and it's true. I mean, I'm halfway through the week enjoying it, and I have no idea what day of the week it is. And since our kids have left, we've kind of lost track of seasons. You know, when you're going through school zones, of course you slow down for them when the lights are flashing, but you get thinking, okay, well, are the kids home? Yeah. Are they in school, or is it like you kind of lose track?
For the longest time when the kids went back to school, for the longest time, I would think, what time is it? I need to get home. Like I would think it's 3 o'clock. I need to get home.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll change the battery.
Yeah. Hope it works. Well, I feel that the picture may be a little bit different from the last segment because the battery ran dead on the camera, and we left our charger at Ellie's on our last trip. And the one battery we had didn't have enough to do the whole video. So we're doing the tail end of it on Jennifer's
technical
cell
difficulties.
phone.
Yes.
But no, I'm really enjoying retirement. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you. I don't know how you feel.
Well, how do you think things have changed for you?
Well, I mean, already I can see that I'm taking over not a lot, but I'm taking over like the finances. I'm getting back into
I wanted to
doing
talk
the finances.
about that. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, no, and it's not that I've not trusted Jennifer. I mean, if I haven't trusted her, she's done a heck of a job for the last 35 years, 36
41.
years. Well, no, I know we've been married 41 years, but the first couple of years I continued to do the finances after we were married. I mean, times have changed so much in the last 40 years, just in regards to finances and how you pay your bills. We would get our utility bills, our power, our gas, our rent, and we would, we could mail them in, but that would cost you a stamp. And so to save money on a stamp, we would drive around to the different utilities and pay them at their guest services desk. And Jennifer would take the kids. It was an excuse for her to get out of the house and run around and pay those bills during the week while I was working or at school. And she came to a point where I think I signed my paycheck, and we'd pick up the paycheck there at work. They'd hand them out, and so I would sign it, and Jennifer would come and pick it up during my lunch break. And she found that she could come in earlier at her convenience, pick up my paycheck from the secretary, and then
myself.
She just started signing my check herself. And so for the next 8 years, I never signed my own checks. And I was good with that. I was fine.
Then when
But-
you got your new job, they just
Yeah,
automatic.
then after I graduated from college, they had started doing direct deposit. And so I started, a year or so ago, taking care of the phone bill. So this hasn't been too big of a drastic change. For whatever reason, I started doing the phone bill and making sure that it was paid. But now, and it's weird because I'm taking all of the things that we have on a monthly basis, a yearly basis, and our city bills are every other month. And so I'm taking all of those bills, and we've been paperless for quite a while, but I want to start, but they still send things. And so I'm trying to, even our property tax, I'm getting
Yeah.
all of that online and setting it up with auto pay.
we don't want any statements, any
Yeah,
bills, anything coming to
yeah.
the house because we're going to be traveling. We
Yeah,
just
and
don't
so
want that.
the less mail we have coming to the house where they are auto paid, that takes a little bit out of our hands and it makes it a little bit easier. We've started simplifying our yard so that it takes less work because we don't want to, I don't want to work. I don't want to work around the house.
I don't know how exactly my life has really changed or will change.
For the better.
Yeah, but I I kind of will do the same thing I've always done pretty much,
Well, I mean,
other than you'll be around to do more. We are very traditional.
Yeah.
We grew up traditional, like old-fashioned traditional is what I'm trying to say. And I'm really old-fashioned. And
I sweep the dirt floors. I beat the rugs with a broom.
What's mine in my responsibilities in the house, I'm not really quick to let them go.
To relinquish your
But-
responsibility.
but
No,
what-
I've always been good in the kitchen to help either cook or
And he's
clean
really
up or do dishes. And,
clean man. He's
and
not hard to keep up.
I
behind.
don't mind doing dishes.
Yeah.
I still wake up at 5. I wake up, check the time to make sure there's not 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and once in a while it's been that way. But 5 o'clock, I'm up and I'll just smile, close my eyes, and roll back over and snuggle up with you, and your snoring puts me right back to sleep. It's nice musical kind of snore, and just go back to sleep. And on occasion, it's 9 o'clock when I've crawled out of bed. But we're wanting to get into some routines where we're doing things that we're getting up at a good time, 7 o'clock, and
The honeymoon is over.
Yep. This the week off, my week vacation of being retired is over.
Yep. One thing that we have done, we've watched a lot of videos on retirement. I have anyway. I've watched. I have
She has.
videos that I like to watch and see what they do, and a lot of them have said when you're preparing for retirement to don't just focus on the financial aspect, but focus on what you will do to keep.
Well, you need to keep your health up. You need to continue watching, and if you haven't watched, you need to start watching. What you eat
And perform
and-
service. That's what I was
and,
trying to say.
Well, watch what you eat. If you're, and like you said, you need to focus on more than just finances. Well, how do you feel about me being around the house more?
It's going to be great.
It's going to be. It isn't, but it's going to
No,
be.
It is, and we want to bring you along, I guess is what I'm trying to
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you. We want to hear what has worked for you. If you've retired or if you know people that have, what advice do you have for us? We are newbies.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to tell you exactly what we're going to do here over the next few months, but maybe we give them a hint, or maybe.
Well, we're getting ready. We're again, this is all part of the consolidating of our mail and bills and things.
We got some fun things coming up.
Yeah.
We got some really cool things coming up, and I want to keep vlogging them, and I want to keep sharing them with you. And we want to get our house, we want to get our life in order. We want to get our house in order.
And when we say our life in order, I mean, there's a lot of information that we have that you collect over a lifetime of things, passwords, birth certificates, marriage licenses, passports, more passwords, and other, just passwords, life insurances. Where's all that information stored at? A little bit in the safe, a little bit here, a little bit there.
And I want to make sure that my drawers and cupboards and closets and all of that is cleaned out.
Yep.
And so,
well,
that's
and not
what
that they have to be empty, but just what we have and what we need is in there, not all this old stuff.
Yeah. That I am the most excited about.
Yeah.
I think that I am just super excited about. Cleaning out my wardrobe, cleaning out that.
Oh, I know what that means.
Yes, you do. Yes, he does. He knows what that means. And that.
Don't forget I'm retired.
Yeah, no. And really, that is really going to be a lot of fun. And I will keep you posted on where we're at with that. And then here in a couple of weeks, I gotta have a little operation done on my mouth. And so
she's not gonna be able to talk for a couple of weeks.
I think I'll do a video on. Don't be naughty. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm just.
I think that we will do a video on that, on my gums.
Yep.
So I don't know what the name of the operation is. Anyway, we're going to take you with us. We love you guys.
Yep.
Thank you for watching. And don't forget, if you want to eat guilt-free ramen,
use our code below, grandparents, to get $5 off their best-selling variety pack.
thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.